go too heavy, but just make sure you do about 8 reps with your weighted exercise. Save your rest until after the weighted exercise. Here we go, try less than 2 minutes left. Lock in, it's all you. That distance in block 2. And we have a different strategy that we're going to take on that. Floor team, we're going to shut it down. We're moving on to the exact same block here, just different exercise. We got the same pattern going on, starting off with 4 to 8 reps, depending on how explosive you go, followed by a slower, more controlled movement that will work the same muscle groups. So we've got a hip hinge swing to start, and then we're going to follow that with a deadlift. Now, when we go for the swing, it's the same movement, we're still hinging, but we want to explode the dumbbell off of our hips. Think about going back and forth as opposed to up and down, right? So we want to build the power by going back, thrust this dumbbell off of you, and you just want each rep to flow into the next one. 4 to 8 reps, depending on how explosive you can stay. It's up to you whenever you're done. When you go for the deadlift, now we're going for 2 dumbbells, chest up, shoulders back. Same thing applies, hips back without bending your spine. But we want to go nice and slow on the way down. Squeeze your glutes, keep your core engaged, bringing it right back up. Then you're onto the rower for the 200-meter row. When you come back, you're going to perform 2 new exercises here. So we want to go like a moderate weight for this one, because you're going to go for a forward lunge. You're starting on top of your shoulder, the opposite side of the leg that's going to step forward. So when you step forward in a lunge, you're going to chop this dumbbell down. So think high to low. You're going to swing it over your front leg. Now you also want to use torso rotation, so there's a lot of core work, but your option is to just hold the dumbbell here underneath your chin, step back into a reverse lunge, and just rotate your torso. So you can slow it down, kind of take off the impact. And then you're going to follow that with your high plank pull through. You're going to start off in a high plank position, dumbbells beside you in line with your rib cage. Grab the dumbbell with your opposite hand and pull it out. Option is to do that from your knees. Is everybody good? We know what we're doing? Perfect. So let's get started here, grabbing your dumbbell for your hip hinge swing. Make sure you have your dumbbells ready for your deadlift right after. Treads. We're now going to take that distance on, but in a different strategy. We're going to be alternating between push and base. Now your push is going to continue to decrease in time throughout the block. Let's see if we can bump up the intensity as the pushes decrease in time. So restart your screen here on OT Connect. Starting off with a 2.5-minute push, we're going to follow that with a 1-minute base. All right, remember, the goal is to match repeat your distance from block 1. So we're going to get uncomfortable, runners and joggers, 1 to 2 miles per hour above base. Let's get that push here going. Restart OT Connect in 3, 2, and 1. Push pace. Right in the